Hand comes across, left hand comes up. Bend the knees, make a big circle with the hands. Good. Feet together, fingertips together. Pull the elbows back and down. Excellent. I'm actually going to have you take one step over to this side. There you go. Okay. So we've been working our basics, and our basic stances are blocks. I think we got a block with a turn under our belt. We're doing really well. Let's warm up a little bit, though. So take a half step up for me in the back. Good. So let's just warm up our legs. We're going to do some snap kicks, stepping back with the right foot. Pivot and turn on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees. Push them out. Hands up. Good. All right. So from there, knees bent. Remember, we're going to push, right? There's that push again. We're going to push that knee off the ground. Knees come tight together. Fire your snap kick and return it back. Okay? So just fire it out there. Ready? Go. Good. And again, go. There you go. Good. And again, go. Good. One more time. Ready? Go. Nice. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and grab a couple of bags. Gentlemen, if you'll go grab the big one and the one on the very bottom. Two big ones. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Mr. Langley, go ahead and stand right here for me. And Mr. Marion, go ahead and hold for him. So face each other. Turn to face each other. Excellent. Will you hold for Miss Emily? Okay. All right. So you two get right leg back. So step back right on the ball of the foot. Pivot and turn. Good. Only you've got to take a way bigger step because of your super long legs. Trust me, one day your long legs are going to be an advantage to your fighting. I know people with long legs don't believe me now, but you will when you're a higher rank, okay? So take about a half step closer. Good. All right, so fire a snap kick. Ready? Go. Good. And again, go. Good. Ready? Go. Good. Give an air out at least. Ready? Go. Good. And again, go. Good. So when you come back from your kick, I want you to pay attention to your front foot. So it pivots when you kick, but you're going to push off the ball of that front foot to kick that heel back out. So there it is. So figure out where the ball of the foot is on that front foot. It gets to pivot and turn, but it's the ball of the foot that controls it and tells it where to go. So you tell it to go heels out. So try it again. Start nice and low. Bend those knees, push them out. Really work those legs for me. Ready? Go. There you go. Now your soft kios are being drawn by the next group. Ready? Go. Good. All right, so knee high, and then the kick flies out from underneath it. Ready? Go. There it is. And again, ready? Go. Good. Excellent. So you guys go ahead and switch. Emily, you do your left side. Okay, so start from neutral. Step back with your right foot. Pivot and turn off the balls of the feet. Good. Go ahead and scoot back for me a little bit, Mr. Langley. A little bit more. There you go. That way you can get on the mat. All right, so bend the knees, push them out. Good, front hands up, nice and relaxed. Remember, it's not in the upper body. There you go, that's straight. You're like, what? Okay, so bend your knees, push them out. So push your knee up nice and high, kick with the ball of the foot. Ready? Go. Good, and again, ready? Go. Good, go. Nice, and again, go. Good, breathe in on ready, exhale on go. Ready? Go. There you go. So you should feel like you should get some more sinking into that bag with the breath. Ready? Go. Good. Bend both knees when you come back. It's going to level out that weight. Good. And ready? Go. Just breathe in and breathe out. Go. Good. One more time. Ready? Go. 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 Good. Go. Go. Nice. Go ahead and check out your legs. Okay. Salute your partners and just set the bags down right there. And then we'll come back to where we started. All right. So we worked our inward block from our horse stance and from standing, and we added our cover hand as well. So you're doing your right inward block with your left cover hand. Good. Neutral is each foot under hip bone. There we go. So I want to figure out where my neutral stance is. So presenting both hands up, a 3/4 extension. Take a look at this arm and make sure that it's out, right, and wrist is still nice and high. Take your first step forward with your right foot. Good. Weapon starts, and then the body turns on the balls of the feet and snaps and turns. Block goes to the outside. Eyes stay forward towards me. So really bend your knees and push them out here. If you're feeling like you're sticking your rear out, it's because your stance is too small. There it is. Good. All right. All right, let's try it a couple of times. I'll do it facing the mirror instead of that mirror image. It freaks you out. So we'll go ahead and present. So say up, step, start and turn. There you go. Good. And again. Ready? So from neutral, find neutral, each foot under a hip bone. Ready? Up, step, block and turn. Nice. And again. Ready? And up, step, block and turn. Nice. Looks good. Let's try it. Will you guys go get the big black arm mitts? Do you know where they are in there? Follow Mr. Langley.
Most of your kicks are going to sound okay. So, Carly here is he's left like that. We're open.
Yes, excellent. Okay, so go ahead and put that on your go ahead and put that on your right arm and stand over here. Go ahead and face the gold wall, Mr. Langley. He'll throw for you.
You don't want to be sitting out. You don't want one shot, or you don't want to kick way extended like around. Okay. Now that you know that
Good. I'm going to have you guys take a step that way. There we go. Good. Okay. So remember, good guys, you're being attacked. When that shoulder pulls back, that's when you get your hands up, right? That shoulder pulling back is a sign that they're about to punch you. So I don't want to wait until that punch starts to come. So these guys are going to pull their shoulders back. You're going to bring your hands up. There you go. Get the cover hand out in front of your face. Good. Take your step. When they start to throw, block and turn. Go. There you go. Okay, so keep the throw a little bit slow, but just go, and we'll figure out how it looks. Go ahead. So you're watching him. Good. There you go. Good. That's up. Good. Good. So give him a punch. Be committed. Be committed to punching him in the face. Do it again. Bring it up. Good. Go. There it is. Nice. Good horse on that one. One more time. Go. And step and block and turn. Good. So now eyes on him. Eyes on him the whole time. Present, step, block and turn, eyes on him. If I start turning my head this way, I get into trouble if I'm going to get hit from the back. Okay? Try it again. Go.
Go ahead and pivot your supporting foot. Okay? When you kick, you want that foot.
Good. Breathe in when your hands come up. Exhale when you block. Better. Eyes on him, though. Don't look down anymore. There's no money on the ground. Do it again. So there it is. Eyes on him. You'll be able to feel when your horse stance is right without looking anymore. Okay? That's why I want those muscles to burn when it's correct. That's straight up and down. Feel it? Yeah.
It feels awkward, so it must
Good.
be right.
It's right. That's how you know. You're like, something's wrong. That's absolutely right. Go. Good. Good. Nice. Okay, throwers, put your mitts on the left hand, please. Good, and I'm actually going to have you two switch sides. There you go. Okay, so other hand. So left hand is my blocking hand, right hand is my cover hand. Taking my step with my with my left foot. Block starts, block and turn. So block starts just a split second. It's got to get just right past that center. So right when it comes into my actual center, that's when I want to start to my pivot and turn. Weapon before body, block has to get out there first. Start it off slow. Try it a couple of times. How's that left side feel? That's why we practice. Don't worry about it. I don't want to be weak on the left side. Okay, so I want you to feel if you have a pain right here in your lower back from leaning out. That's a hint that you're doing it. Do it again. Feel this? Yes. Okay, so go ahead and look straight ahead. The mitt is just lots of padded material, right? Trust your left block. Trust the block. Do it again. Better. And really pivot on the balls of the feet. Even more than, like, if you think you're really pivoting, pivot even super more, okay? Lots of pivot and turn. Because The left side especially, one of the most important things to practicing that weaker side is that you've got to force yourself to do it absolutely perfect. So the right side, let's say you're right-handed and you have more strength, you might be able to cheat it a little bit and not make your pivot. But if your left side is weak, you have to have every snap and turn. So I really want you to feel it in the feet and the legs, because that's where you get your turn, right? That's where you make your hip turn and put the power into the weapon. So really feel it in the feet and the legs. Go ahead. Bring the hands up. Good. Go. Better. Still leaning out a little bit. Say, I trust my block. Say it like you mean it. Say, I trust my block. Okay, you won't die if you get hit with that mitt, I promise. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so technically correct. Snap it, like catching the fly. Catching the fly. It's up, it's relaxed, it's going, snap and turn, catch the fly.
As it comes in, you're going to end with the hands.
Catch the fly, better. I can hear it in the mitt that it's sinking in more. Put the intention behind it. There you go, nice, nice straight back. Lock the arm.
It's all right, I'm not going to hit you.
Better. Go. There you go.
So the arm should be up.
Okay, so go ahead and put the mitt on your right. You get to do it over and over again.
Always put the weapon before body.
Okay, so throwers, I'm not going to tell you when to go. Throwers, when you're ready is shoulder back, getting ready to punch. When you see them start to make that motion towards you, then you know to block. So when the shoulder drops for you, yep, shoulder. When his shoulder drops, your hands come up. Good. Good. So just to fix the lean, that's okay. But to get it, I'm just going to bring everything back to my horse, which pulls everything back to center. So that's it right there. So horse, both knees bent. Both knees bent.
They break it down like this so you get the correct measure.
Good. Make sure she's breathing. She's got the technical part down. I need you to take a breath to really whip it in there, okay? So when you're doing it, because you get to do it more, I want you to look at him, say that he's bigger than you. You've got one shot to block it. So you've got to take your breath to add that energy. Make sense? So take advantage of this. Take a breath in, let it out, and really hit that mitt. Go.
No, there's no order.
One more time.
Now at that point, push your heels up. Make sure you're in a really good stance. Now turn your hips, okay, as far as you can, but keep it.
For now, leave that extra, leave the step. For now, bring it up step, because I want you to feel that. Right now, you're bringing it up and you're stepping and turning. We'll talk about floating the foot later. Right now, I've got to get the power to that block. Go ahead. Raise the hands, take your step. Now snap and turn. Throw a little bit slower. Throw a little bit slower while he figures it out. But I want him to feel that snap and turn. That's what I want to get you to feel. Knees bent, pushed out. So feel how your body is a little bit. Okay, he's coming to you. If you do a really good block and he hasn't committed, you don't lose anything. Right?
Right.
So don't worry about it. He's going to pass you by. You're going to pop him in the side of the head. So you make sure that you're stepping in close enough to really hit him in the head, because his brain is kind of figuring out that you're not and that he's got to lean in to get you. So you be more committed to hitting him in the head. All right, try it again. There you go.
Okay. So the analogy I gave you,
There it is.
you know, our rocket blasts off is different stages. Bottom stage is like gases, right? And then you got a stage above it.
Good. Remember, eyes on him. You know where the mitt's coming. You've got your peripheral vision. Good. Okay, switch to the other side. So switch places and then switch the mitt to your other hand. Excellent.
What if they were to all blow off at the same time? Because they're going anywhere.
So this one is a left block, right cover hand, left step. Knees are soft already. That back foot's pushed you there. So your back heel should be up. Good. Knees are bent. And then weapon, body, snap and turn hard. Good. So keep this one slow for the left side while we figure it out. You just watch Mr. Ray. Go ahead. Back, lift it, snap and turn. There you go. Heels hit the ground, knees bend, push out. That's your horse. That's okay. Do it again. Better. Better on this right knee too. Good. Bend, a little bit, even more on that bend. Ah, it's behind you. Okay, so go ahead and pop that mid off, and then turn around and face the mirror real quick. We're going to come back to the left side. On the left side, you don't trust it as much because your left side is late. So present your left, right cover hand. Put your right hand behind your back. Change my mind. Step forward. Back heel is up. Toes are facing the mirror. Good. Okay. Weapon before body broken down looks like this. Weapon. There it is. Now this keeps moving. Snap and turn for body. And that's what's off on the block. It's why you're leaning out. You're thinking about it, and you're not putting weapon first, and you're turning, and you know it isn't strong enough, so you're leaning your body back to try to not get hit because it's going to collapse pretty soon. It's the slightest motion, and it's why we break it down and go slow, is because I've got to get weapon before body. I'm just not strong here. This shoulder is going to come out of socket. I'm not going to trust that block, and you know your brain already knows it won't work. So left side, since we're doing our left side tonight, present, get it going, block. There it is. Good. So let that hand whip across first. Weapon, body. Say weapon, body. Okay, back with your partners. We're still working the left side. That was weapon and body. That was okay. That's all right. I've got to figure out what doesn't work. Okay, so that's all right. A way to get to where you want to go is to know where you definitely don't want to be. I want to go to the ocean. Definitely don't want to be in the desert, right? So actually, do me a favor, step forward with your left foot and stick your left arm out. We're super close to him. There it is. Okay, so now I want you to work that timing a little bit. So work the timing on your left side. So present, step, block, turn. There it is. Try it super slow a couple of times to fix it on the left side. Present, good, step, weapon body. Couple of times slow. You guys do it on your own.
They're doing exactly what you're supposed to do.
Weapon body, yes, that one was better. I cannot think about all of my body parts at once. It's too much. You are asking too much of me.
Yeah.
Wait till I add in another weapon. Oh my goodness. You guys are going to have a great time.
We're just simply a door swinging.
I know, it's good for us. Right there. Okay, good. All right, go ahead and put the mitts down. We're going to walk away from the left side for a while. Salute your partners. Come back to your lines. Okay, so we're going to review our chop real quick. So I'm going to have you come up to the front for me. Miss Emily, scoot over, and Mr. Langley, scoot over. There we go. Okay, so your chops. If we're doing just a chop to the side, the hands, the fingers are together, the thumbs press against the first knuckle, like so, to hold the fingers together so that if I'm holding water, it doesn't seep out through the fingers. So if I know where I want to chop, so let's say I want to chop to my left, to your right, and I see Mr. Ray and I know that he's coming here, I'm going to present it in between us. But for now, I don't know where I want to go, so I'm going to present to center, okay? Because we're not committed to a direction yet. So I'm going to present to center. Again, wrist at eye level, 3/4 extension. So too close, too far. Elbows are down. Good. All right, if I want to go to the side, I'm going to move my hands, but just my hands to the side, to my right first. So I'm going to move my hands to the side, then I'm going to look. Otherwise, I'm doing a face block. So I'm going to move and then look. Good. Move and then look. Now I can step. The water in the right hand turns over as I step to a horse and chop. There it is. Good. All right, so let's try it again. So the hands come up through the center. They move, then the head. Now you can look. So once your hands are in front of your face, then you can start to move your head around. That's a general rule. So hands, head. Good. Now, step and chop. Now, when I step and chop, I want to step heel to toe to my opponent. So actually, that's perfect. Bend your knees, push them out. Good. So a little bit back just a little bit more with that leg for me.
Should now be the shift. So
Back a little bit more with that foot.
now,
Back towards the gold wall. There it is. Because if Emily's hitting me, she was at neutral, but now I need her to be heel to toe to me. There it is. See it? So she is left leg back to her opponent. Nice. Good. Okay, try that a couple of times. And then my weapon is already in front. Good. Turn it over and step to the horse. There you go. Good. A couple of times. Good. All right, tonight's equipment night. Would you guys go grab 2 red hand mitts, please? I'm going to have everything on this side of the room by the time we're done.
Yeah.
So now, you can go ahead and set it down. Go ahead and go block, set it down, crack into the ground.
All right, so one of you is going to hold the mitt.
And then explode it into a
Voila. That one's falling apart. That's okay. Let's go ahead and turn around and face the green wall. And my choppers are going to be on this side. My holders are going to be, we're going to do our right side first. Over here. Good. Okay, so bad guys, you're going to hold it up. Make sure you're 3/4 extension so you don't get popped in the face. Excellent. And just the big bone underneath the hand is where we're going to hit to make contact. Can't remember if we reviewed this at the last class or not. Okay, so hands present. So say up. Move, look.
One of your feet get
Chop to horse.
There you go.
There it is. Good. Alrighty, up through the center. Up. Move, look. So that was look, move. That was the punch to the head. You're like, wait a minute. You can go hands, head if you want, right? I just have to get these over here. Then you can turn your head to look at him, because now you've got something in between this, right? This punch or whatever is coming your way, right? I just don't want to block with my face. My face is not a weapon. All right. So hands up, move, look. Good. Now, chop and step. Good. Eyes on him, though. I got to know what he's up to. He's my bad guy. Try it a couple of times on your own. Keep it broken down. On your own doesn't mean faster. It just means broken down without me telling you what to do all day. Well, you figure it out. Hands look. Good. Step and chop. Good. Think about sinking to a horse. Both knees bent. Think about sinking to that horse. There it is. There it is. Good. You start to breathe. I want you to hit him. Move, look, good. Step and chop. Nice. Nice. Better on the horse. Good.
Oh, okay.
Move, look. Look at him. Turn a little bit. There it is. A little bit more. Just so I know where he is. There you go. Good. Good. Okay, so take your breath. A couple more. Up. Breathe in. Move, look, exhale. Step into that chop. There it is. Good. Don't change anything. Just breathe. Breathe in. Bring it up. Move the hands and look. Exhale. Step and chop. But eyes on him. Eyes on him. Up. Move, look. Exhale. Better. Good. Couple more times. Nice. Okay, so you guys go ahead and switch sides and switch the mitt. Emily, you get to do your left side.
I missed. I missed again. No, the trick to that.
There we go. All right, so you'll hold, there you go, right about there for him. I want it to come right off the shoulder. This is going to be a throat shot. Okay, so let's figure out your distance. You're probably okay. So up, move, look. Good. Step and chop. There you go. Good. Nice.
I'm looking at that one and you.
Good. Ellen.
Yeah.
Breathe. Good.
Gotcha. Oh.
Yes, they can.
Is there?
Take your breath now. Bring it up. Breathe in. Good. Move, look, exhale. There you go. That's okay. Bring it up. Breathe in. Look. There you go. Now we got some breath going. It helps a lot. You're doing fine. Ready? Go. There it is. Okay, do it again. I'm going to put my hands on your shoulders. What I want you to feel is I want you to lift your hands without scrunching your shoulders to your ears. Now, breathe in.
Can I do it again?
Yeah, no, but you want to. You want to do this. Watch my shoulders.
Yeah.
You go, this is fine. You move it, you look, and when I tell you to breathe in, you go like this. Bring them down. Like I'm only going to puff up this part, right? I just want it off that shoulder, but this is out of alignment. Okay? So just, it's this. It's just trying to figure out the muscles that I need. Better. You probably do this a lot throughout the course of the day when you take a breath. Right? So you're going to just start to figure out what your habits are that are bad and need to stop. Go ahead. we don't know that hypertension.
Yeah, this is not going to be a real long-range thing, right? This here is a short
Nice.
weapon.
Okay, so that chop should feel good. We're going to leave it on the right side for tonight. Go ahead and just set the mitts down to the side and salute your partners. Okay, so we're going to put it together a little bit. I'm going to do my chopping it up in a different direction. So my bad guy's in front of me. My bad guy's in front of me. My bad guy. All right, so I see a shoulder pull back. I present. He's going to throw. I'm going to do my block, and then I'm going to shift and chop. So I'm going to go from a horse to a horse. Thank you. I'm going to go from a horse to a horse. So go ahead and watch it from the side. Actually, just stay right there. I just want to show the horse stance. I present, take my step, block and turn. And then when I chop, the front foot simply picks up, and I'm going to shift forward a couple of inches. If I'm in a proper horse, knees bent and pushed out, I've got weight going against each other. So if I pick up the right foot, I move to the right. My left foot, knee pushed out, is pushing me this way. So try it. Everybody get to a good square horse. Toe cramp. Knees bent, pushed out. If you can pick up a leg and stay where you are, you're not doing it right. So pick up this leg, you should go that way. Just pick up the foot. There you go. Good. Come back to a good square horse. Bend your knees, push them out. Good. Just pick up this leg. You should go that way. So we're going to be moving towards, our opponent will be in front of us. So we're going to go to a horse. And then on our second weapon, just pick it up and set it down. I'm only moving in a couple of inches. We're going to start to really figure out how close you need to be to fight. Right? When somebody's trying to punch you in the head, they're really freakishly close to you. So it isn't a huge shift, but it is a shift. So let's add our weapons. Go ahead and get to neutral. Good. So we're going to present right block, left cover hand, wrist at eye level, 3/4 extension. Taking my step forward, we're going to keep it really broken down. From here, block and turn. Good. Right hand opens up, and then I'm going to chop, coming forward off the shoulder, chop and step. There it is. Take your cover hand, drop your elbow down, and shoot it out. There it is. Because if it's up too high, I don't have the alignment. And if it's down too low, it's too close to my face. Okay? So let's try it one more time. Good. All right. So we're going to go present, step. Good. Block and turn. Chop and step. Freeze. Bend both knees, push them out, hips underneath you. Feel for if you're leaning forward. Pull it back. There it is. Take a breath. You're about to pass out on me. Okay, do it one more time. All right, ready? Present, step, block and turn, chop and step. Good. One more time. Ready? And present, step, block and turn, chop and step. Nice. Good. One more time in the air, and then we'll partner up. Present, step. So you guys don't have to repeat it. I can hear the echo. Block and turn, chop and step. Good. So go ahead and get to neutral. I want you to speak for a number of reasons. One, your brain is going to hear it in your voice and believe it more than mine. You're going to get used to the sound of your voice. Two, it's eventually going to teach you how to breathe in ki. So there's plenty of people in the room. Trust me, they are worried about their own mistakes. So don't be like, oh, they're all looking at me. I don't know how to chop, and now I'm talking out loud. Just give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. It's okay. It's okay to talk to yourself in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and pair up. So you guys will pair up, and you guys will pair up. We're gonna keep it slow and broken down. Throwers, you're gonna throw right. So your shoulders pull back. You two with me. You're gonna present, step. Now throw. Go. Block and turn to your horse. Good. All right. And from there, don't chop them in the throat. ahead and take it like right here. Good. Ready? And chop and step. There it is. Good. Good. Okay, so their shoulders drop, your hands come up. That's present. Take your step. Go. Block and turn. Good. And open up that hand, chop and step. There you go. Good. To let them really give you the chop, if you want to take the red mitt, and put your hand in, backwards and set it right there. Just make sure your chin and your teeth are off it. He can land the chop there. Okay. All right. So not there. Not there. Trust me. You'll have whiplash. Underneath, yeah. Underneath or right here. Yeah, but everyone thinks this is great until they go, yeah. Just a little whiplash on the first day. Okay, ready? So shoulders drop, hands come up. That's your present. Step, go. Block and turn. Good. Chop and step. Nice. Good. And again. Good. Pull back, present. Take your step. Go. Block and turn. Good. Chop and step. There you go. Good. And again. Go. Present. Step. Block and turn. Go. Good. One more time. Good. Nice. Go. Good. It's looking good on this side. We probably won't do the left side tonight, so don't worry. It's looking good. I'm just going to say it's looking good. Go ahead. Nice. Good. Get that. Let that elbow whip out of the way. So from here, let that elbow whip out of the way. You're kind of getting chopped up on the whole part, right? Let it get that elbow out of the way and really, really land that chop. Good. How's the block feel?
Ready? And 1, 2, 3. There you go. Feel how you get the torque out of that thing there? That's good.
Do it one more time.
Again. Ready? And 1.
There it is. That should have felt good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And it's really common, and it isn't like you're the only people that do it. I have lessons too. Trust me when I tell you I do it. You get so excited about getting to the end that you forget about the beginning. So if your chops feel really good but your blocks don't feel good, you've got to go back to your block. And again, it's practical. If he's going to punch me in the head and I do a bad block, I will never have a shot at the chop, right? If all I get is a good block, then I didn't get hit, then I can run for my life if I decide to run for my life. But right now you're like, I just worked the chop and I'm going to partner up, right? And you're like, a little block, bam, awesome chop. Too bad, didn't work, doesn't matter, doesn't count, right? Because I forgot that block. So you shortcut out, your brain goes, I want to get to the end, and it shortcuts out the beginning. So throwers, your arm should hurt to the point where you're like, I really need to get a mitt. Okay, I want you sinking in those blocks. Once you're sure that you're not getting hit, then you get to chop them. All right, so block, then chop. 2 good weapons, one follows the other. And it's okay if it's broken down and choppy. We're beginners. It's not supposed to look all Kung Fu magazine yet. Okay, try it a few more times. Is that better? On her? Yeah? Good. There you go. Put a mitt on. I'm wanting to hit you harder. Okay. I want to hear like that. That's what I want to hear. I want to sink it in. Better. But good block, then a good chop. Sink those blocks in. Good block, then a good chop. Nice. You two go ahead and switch. Miss Emily gets to try the lovely left side. You got to turn your hand around, otherwise you'll break your own wrist. Wardrobe. Wardrobe's half the battle. No. Yeah. There you go. Okay. So his shoulder drops, hands come up. Take your step. So bigger step. There it is. We're gonna keep it really broken down because he's just started. Yeah. Now step in and throw, block and turn. Make sure you hit your horse. Good. Now chop and step. There it is. Good. Shoulder drops, hands come up. Block and turn, chop and step. Good. I'm actually going to have you guys scoot this way. You're like, your toes are right in between the spot where you're going to lose a pinky toe if you pivot on the edge. I've seen it happen. Hands come up. Take your step. Go. Good. Step, chop and step. So I want to feel this spring motion, right? This little pick up a foot and move forward just a little bit. Better. Block is looking better. Take the step on your chop. That little shift forward, okay? That little shift forward. Go ahead. There it is. Nice. Take a breath when you bring those hands up. Let it go. There you go. A little exhale. Get some breath going. Yeah, and it does this. It does this to you, huh? You patty cake. You kind of patty cake each other with nothing in between. Better, better. Even though he's taller, I want you to bend your knees even more, because if he wants to hit you in the face, he's going to come down to you. Don't come up to him. If he wants you, he's got to come get you. Nothing worse than fighting somebody shorter than you. Oh my God. Oh, they're gonna get you. They're gonna be low. You're gonna come in. They're gonna spring up. It's gonna be terrible. So bend your legs more. If he wants you, he's got to come get you. And you're solid. You're solid in that horse. Good. Eyes on him. Okay, that should feel much better. Go ahead and put the mitts down. Okay, go ahead and face the mirror. Switch partners, face the mirror. Okay, so we have a couple of options on the chop. Let me take one step that way. All right, we've got a couple of options on the chop. So the first one is the windpipe, right? Just take a breath. Flex the muscle that protects that. Yeah, it doesn't work, huh? Got it? Second one is carotid artery, which runs along the side. Okay, so these are my chops. One's going to kill him. Which one? Yes? One's going to knock him out. Okay, that's for me to decide when somebody breaks into my house to rape and torture me, right? That's for you to decide if you're at a bar and someone's just looking at your woman wrong, right? So there's, you have to know what each one does, and you have to know how to use each one. But you make that decision, and only you decide. I can't tell you, yes, I want you to chop everybody in the throat every time something happens. But you've got to you have to put it into context as to what's going on, right? Is something going wrong, but it isn't life or death? And if I just knocked him out and took off, would that be okay? Are there two of them? Do I, as a woman, need to make that determination, right? So these sorts of things that we'll cover a little bit as we go, but that second chop is a chop either to the carotid artery or to the throat, all right? So that's what that chop is going to. So let's take a look at how that technique is coming along. Get to neutral, face the front. Good. I want you to present, breathe in, take your step, block and turn, step and chop. Go. There you go. Watch your back legs. Do it one more time, and then I'm going to tell you to freeze. Ready? Breathe in, hands up, take your step. Good. Block and chop. Good. Chop and step. Go. Stay right there. So if your back leg is straight or too straight, that's your weak spot. So head up at the mirror. Good. Look in the mirror, so that's how you can see what I'm doing, right? Okay, so I want that to be strong so you don't get kicked from his buddy over here trying to knock you out, right? Good. A little bit more. There it is. Good. There it is. Okay, try it again. Try it again, and then you're going to check those back legs. Ready? So wrist and eye level. There it is. Good. Take your step. Block and chop, or block and turn, sorry. Chop and step. So you should be in a solid horse. Push it that way. Bad guys travel in too, yes? Trust me, he's coming from behind you. Especially because you just knocked out his friend, right? You just sucker punched him, or you just chopped him in the carotid artery, or feel that? Okay. Feel good?
No.
Muscle memory. Say muscle memory.
Muscle
I love muscle memory.
There
you go. You won't fall over. You won't fall over, but you might collapse. If I leave you leaning, you're going to fall over. That way you might collapse. But when your muscles go, oh my goodness, I want you to remember that because that's perfect alignment and that's what you want to strive for every time. Let's see it one more time. Breathe in, hands come up. Good, take your step, block and chop. Chop and step. Block and turn, sorry. Good. Knees look good back there, Mr. A? Looks good. Good. Okay, so go ahead and come to neutral. All right, this is the beginning of a technique called inward defense, defending ourselves, moving in, right? Inward defense. This one is one of those techniques that you'll learn on both sides. Almost all of your lower material you'll learn on both sides. So after class, you've got this sort of little window, and before class you have this window for practice. Run through it with one of the instructors, and don't neglect the left side, right? We've already figured out that whatever your dominant side is stronger. Don't neglect the other side. You never know when you're going to have to block with your left side if you're right-handed, and I need it to work as much as I need my right one to work. Make sense? Yes, yes? Awesome. All right, let's salute out. Good. So right here is a great place to bring your hips underneath your shoulders back and smile. It makes it better. Feet together, fingertips together, hands back and down. Good, and we'll close it out in a circle. Thank you, Mr. Ray. Good job, Miss Emily. Mr. Langley, good job. Glad to have you back. Good job, Mr. Marion. Okay, good job, you guys. 2 downward punches, loud kia. Up, ups. So you guys have some time. You practice on the bags, practice on each other. Yeah, okay. I already took